Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet.
Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Thanksgiving shows on this Sunday with episodes of Good News of 1940 with host Edward Arnold, Baby Snooks, and Walter Huston and more. Also, we'll have an episode of the Aldrich Family, Bobby Ellis from 73 years ago. We'll go back to Jack Benny's house and Thanksgiving Day dinner with Alice Faye among the rest of the gang there. And we'll wrap it all up with an episode of Love and Abner. That's what's coming up on this Sunday. This is the 23rd day of November, 327th day of the year, 38 days left in 2025. Corrupt Tammany Hall leader William Marcy Tweed, better known as Boss Tweed, delivered to New York City authorities after being captured in Spain in 1876. Colorado Governor James Peabody sent the state militia into the town of Cripple Creek to break up a miners' strike in 1903. King Features signed an agreement with Fleischer Studios on this date in 1933 to create a series of animated cartoons around the Thimble Theater characters, and especially around a fella by the name of Popeye.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm drunk to the finish, 'cause I eat me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm one of gazookas, which hates all palookas, but hates honey up and square. Why biffs and I bops them and always outroughs them, but none of them gets nowhere. If anyone dashes to risk me fist, it's pop and it's wham, understand. So keep good behavior, that's your one lifesaver with Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm strong to the finish, 'cause I eat me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
William Costello, the original voice of Popeye, a voice that would be replicated by later performers such as Jack Mercer and even May Castell. Popeye coming to the screen for the newspapers on this date in 1933. First edition of Life magazine published on this date in 1936. It would be not until 1954 that the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed above the peak it reached just before the 1929 crash. General Charles de Gaulle, the president of France, declared in a speech in his vision for a Europe from the Atlantic to the Urals. The first episode of the long-running science fiction TV series Doctor Who, An Unearthly Child, aired on the BBC on this date in 1963. Many of those early episodes have been lost. Just pitched. They didn't preserve that stuff. President Reagan signed the Top Secret National Security Decision Directive 17, giving the CIA the authority to recruit and support Contra rebels in Nicaragua back in 1981. In 1984, a Hail Mary from Boston College quarterback Doug Flutie, a 48-yard Hail Mary pass to Gerald Phelan to defeat the University of Miami Hurricanes 47-45.
Three wide receivers out to the right. Flutie flushed. Throws it down. Caught by Boston College. I don't believe it. It's a touchdown. The Eagles win it. Unbelievable! I don't believe it! Phelan is at the bottom of that pile! Here comes the Boston College team! He threw it into the end zone! There was no time left on the clock! The ball went between two defensive backs of Miami! Jack Bicknell is the only person over there on the sidelines. He couldn't get the headset off fast enough. Doug Flutie has done it. And your heart goes out to Bernie Kosar, who did everything he could. And like we said, it went down to the last at bat.
Brent Musburger, Ara Parseghian, Pat Hayden with the call from CBS. One of the most famous plays in American college football history. It eclipsed Miami quarterback Bernie Kosar's school record, 447 yards passing, and Miami running back Melvin Bratton rushing for 4 touchdowns. Flutie became the first collegiate quarterback ever to surpass 10,000 yards passing in a college career. Do you remember Flutie Flakes? That was a short attempt to capitalize on Doug Flutie's fame as quarterback. Now, it was 10 years ago today, Blue Origin's New Shepard space vehicle became the first rocket to successfully fly to space and then return to Earth for a controlled vertical landing, not just dropping in the ocean. Among those passing away on this date in history, and it was a sad date, for our lovers of my friend Irma. Marie Wilson passing away on this date in 1972 of cancer. She was just 56 years old. Also passing away on this date, actress Merle Oberon, German actor Klaus Kinski, also musician Roy Acuff, pro wrestler Art Barr, who had his troubled life as well, but he was a good wrestler. Singer Anita O'Day, and from Dallas, and I Dream of Jeannie, Larry Hagman. Going from comedian to sneaky guy. And also passing away on this date in history last year, Chuck Woolery, game show host, singer, TV personality. Let's turn to birthdays on this date, and they include Boris Karloff.
Hello, little man.
Who are you?
I'm jolly old Saint Nick. Fee, fi, fo, fa, I mean ho, ho, ho.
If he keeps laughing like that, he'll split his sides.
Have you been a good boy, Asa?
Yes, I was a good boy, and I was a good middle-aged man, too. But lately I've been slipping a little.
Nevertheless, you're still on Santa's list. I'm a little late this Christmas Eve. I was delayed. One of my reindeers slipped and fell.
What did you do?
I ate him.
Gotta tell you, I love Boris Karloff. He was a proper actor, did some horrific stuff on camera. Did a great job with it, but he also had a great sense of humor. We've got a routine that came from a Red Skelton show with Boris Karloff, and I want to say it is the Saint, not the Saint on radio. I cannot think of his name. Vincent Price, and he and they're on television. Yucking it up. They were good. Boris Karloff, born on this date. Also, 14th President of the U.S. Quick, who is it? See if you can remember. John Daner, born on this date. A great, somebody we really enjoy on this channel. Singer Betty Everett, actress Dominique Dunn, and Harpo Marx was born on this date as well.
How do you do, Harpo? I'm Mrs. George Burns. Oh, thank you. You think I'm pretty, huh? My figure does things to you? You just can't take your eyes off my face? I'm young and alluring and irresistible siren. I fascinate you. Oh, you little devil, what a line you've got.
with Gracie Allen from a 1946 episode of Burns and Allen. Harpo Marx, born on this date in history. You remember who the 14th president of the U.S. is? He was born on this date as well. Franklin Pierce, born on this date in history. All of those folks have left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Democrat Senate Leader Chuck Schumer, 75 today.
And let me say this to all of the chattering class that so much focuses on those little tiny, yes, porky amendments. The American people really don't care.
I keep that around just to remind you that one of the things that Chuck Schumer always denied is the American people didn't like it when bills were filled with pork. And he said, people don't care. Well, guess what? People care. Chuck Schumer, 75 today. Bruce Hornsby, that's just the way it is, 71 years old today. From the sequel to the original Grease, Grease 2, Maxwell Caulfield is 66. From Good Morning America and ESPN, Robin Roberts is 65.
It's a new Good Morning America.
Well, sort of. Robin Roberts, 65 today. Comedian and TV host Chris Hardwick is 54. Paige Kennedy from Showtime's Weeds is 49. And Hannah Montana star Miley Cyrus, 33 years old. Those just a few people celebrating the 23rd day of November as their birthday. If this is your birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
I'm going to start off with an episode that we don't do many of these shows because I think all we've got of them are a few of the holiday shows. And so we have Good News of 1940. As it was originally broadcast on this date, November 23rd, 1939, 86 years ago, an episode that deals, of course, with Thanksgiving. And here come the Pilgrims in just a moment, after I tell you that with Thanksgiving, here come those belly aches, those gut issues, all of that mess. A cancer patient was dealing with digestive issues. And they ended up developing Professor B's Digestive Aid using just 2 pure ingredients, pure honey and apotheria, an herb from ancient Rome. And with those 2 simple ingredients, he developed something that gave him lots of relief. And then they tested it. People with throat problems, people with other digestive issues, acid reflux, other cancer patients, it settled their digestion. And, of course, if you settle your digestion, you feel better, you look better, and it gives you one thing, and that is the ability to recover from any disease quickly and smoothly. Check out Professor B's Digestive Aid. Read the testimonials. Find out all the information. You'll find it at profbees.com. If you don't want to write it down or type it in yourself, there's a link in the show notes. There's a link at classicradio.stream. And you can find it all there. And if you order, there is a money-back guarantee. But if you order and use my promo code Wyatt, W-Y-A-T-T, you do 2 things. And number 1, you support the podcast because we receive a percentage of the sales. And number 2, even better, you get 10%, the lowest price possible, on Professor B's Digestive Aid. If you've got the belly aches, if you're tired of dealing with all the chemical and prescriptive solutions that use a bunch of stuff that you can't even pronounce, much less want to put in your system, try something simple. Professor B's Digestive Aid, promo code Wyatt. Just go to the webpage, check it out. profbees.com. PROFBEES.com. Up next, Good News.
Civil defense is common sense. Hi, this is Tony Bennett. Make sure you're prepared if nuclear attack ever comes.
Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox gets going here with good news of 1940. The host of the show is Edward Arnold, going back 86 years to November 23rd, 1939. Baby Snooks and Daddy, Raymond Walburn, and Walter Huston all on this show with an Arch Oboler sketch you'll find very interesting. That's all coming up here during the next hour. Let's listen to the first half right now from 86 years ago, November 23rd, 1939.
Maxwell House Coffee presents Good News of 1940. The makers of Maxwell House Coffee welcome you once again to an hour of entertainment brought to you each week from Hollywood and starring Fanny Brice, Hanley Stafford, Connie Boswell, and Meredith Wilson and his orchestra. Tonight's guests of honor are Walter Huston and one of the screen's foremost character comedians, Raymond Walburn. And here is your host for this hour of entertainment, Edward Arnold.
Good evening, everybody. I think we've got another grand show for you tonight. Our old friend Walter Huston and that amusing fellow Raymond Walburn. And to start our program, Meredith Wilson has arranged a special opening number with some sort of seasonal flavor. What's the name of it, Meredith?
Winter Wonderland. Say, Eddie, I certainly enjoyed that Thanksgiving turkey at your house today, but I'd like to make a suggestion.
Later. Ladies and gentlemen, Meredith Wilson plays Winter Underwear.
Wonderland.
Okay, play it. Fine, Meredith, fine. Now we continue with the good news program.
Pardon. I enjoyed that party at your house, Eddie, but I'd like to make just one little criticism.
Something the matter with the turkey?
No, the turkey was fine, what there was of it.
What?
And there was plenty of it, such as it was. As a matter of fact, even if it was no good, I wouldn't complain about it. I'm too well bred.
Yes, I can see that. Well, what is it that's rankling on your breast?
Oh, that's gravy. But if I thought you wouldn't take offense, I'd like to make just one suggestion.
Well, I'd be glad to have a suggestion. Go ahead.
All right. It was in regards to, you're sure you won't mind?
Oh, certainly not, old fellow. Go on.
Well, just about the time that dinner was over, you know, Eddie, I think the reason I'm hesitating over this is that I have a cousin who's a fat lug, too, and he's very touchy.
And do you ever give him suggestions?
All the time. But I want to be sure you'll take what I'm going to say in the right spirit.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, what I was thinking was that at your party, right after the Listen, Eddie, you're sure I won't hurt your feelings?
Come on, what is it?
All right, you asked for it. I don't think it was right for you to have those collie dogs of yours in the dining room while we were eating dinner.
Well, I must say that's a very silly criticism. I have those dogs in the dining room with me every evening. Well, they're extremely well-mannered.
Well, maybe so. But it was awfully annoying to have them sitting there for half an hour licking my fingers.
Well, if you'd eat with a knife and a fork, you wouldn't be so friendly.
Oh. I knew you'd lose your temper. I'll never make another suggestion to you again.
Now you're cooking with gas. All right, we'll go ahead with the program. Ladies and gentlemen, our guests of honor this evening are Walter Huston.
Oh, I like him.
Good. And that amiable gentleman of the screen, Raymond Walburn.
Well, that's a relief.
What do you mean, a relief?
I was afraid you were going to have that uncouth Rosenblum again.
Well, what's the matter with him? I think he's very amusing, and so does the public.
Amusing nothing. He's a dope. Well, he's no actor. The guy is punch drunk.
Well, Meredith, he's been in 400 fights. What's your excuse?
Connie, you took the words right out of my mouth.
I couldn't hold back any longer, Eddie.
Well, I'm sure I don't see what's so funny.
Well, I don't care, Meredith. I really don't. But after that remark, I think you'd better crawl up on that stand.
Okay.
Miss Boswell, will you favor us with a song?
I sure will, Eddie. And I'd like to say I enjoyed your party. With no ifs, ands, or buts.
Oh, what a girl. What a girl. Ladies and gentlemen, Connie Boswell sings one of the brightest of the new songs, Scatterbrain.
You're as pleasant as the morning and refreshing as the rain. Isn't it a pity that you're such a scatterbrain? When you dance, it's so delightful. When you talk, it's so insane. Still, it's charming, scatterbrain. I know I'll end up apoplectic, but there's nothing I can do. It's just the same as being in a hurricane. And though my life will be too hectic, I am so in love with you. Nothing else will matter. You're my darling scatterbrain. You're as true as New Year pudding. You're as sweet as sugar cane. What a shame, what a shame that you're a scatterbrain. When we dance, I think it's heaven till about the third refrain. What a shame, what a shame that you're a scatterbrain. I'm much too athletic. I'm up that well-known tree. I've tried to understand your double talk in vain. Oh, please forgive your critics, 'cause you mean so much to me. Nothing else can matter. My scatterbrain. What a shame that you're a scatterbrain.
And here's Warren Hull all ready to set the next scene. Thanks, Eddie. The scene is just outside the football stadium nearest your town and mine. It's just a few minutes before game time. The sky is gray. There's a real chill in the air. But say, I've never seen so many smiling faces. As we join the huddle of happy young people to our right, we hear...
Say, Judy, pass that thermos of coffee over this way, will you please?
Right, Bob. But go easy on us. We'll be frozen before the game is over unless we save some coffee for the half.
Okay, Judy. But say, next time, let's bring more coffee. Football and Maxwell House coffee mean a big afternoon in any man's language.
Yes, whether it's on the campus or in the kitchen, there's nothing like the cheery stimulation and friendly warmth of a steaming, fragrant cup of Maxwell House coffee to set a man right with the world. You see, ever since it was created more than 50 years ago by a man named Joel Cheek, This famous coffee has been a favorite with thousands of men the country over. First, because we found a way to further enrich this famous coffee blend so wonderfully that now you get extra goodness, extra body and richness, flavor you may never have known in coffee before. Second, there's the new radiant roast process, which roasts each coffee bean evenly all the way through. No chance this way of weak coffee from under-roasting or bitter coffee from parched coffee beans. And that's why today more people are enjoying Maxwell House than ever before in its history. So if you haven't tried Maxwell House coffee lately, get upon tomorrow, won't you? We think your own enjoyment and satisfaction will tell you this new Maxwell House is now, more than ever, good to the last drop.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Fanny Bryce's Baby Snooks. Well, it had to happen sooner or later. Daddy, played by Hanley Stafford, has received a jury summons and must appear in court today. To make matters worse, this is Daddy's busy day at the office. And as the scene opens, we find him dressing hurriedly and in none too pleasant mood. Listen.
Fine thing. 5 million people in this city, and they have to pick me for jury duty. I'll give the guy life.
Good morning, Daddy.
What's good about it?
Huh?
Nothing. Look out, Snooks. I'm in a hurry.
Where you going?
I have to be in court in half an hour. Where's my pants?
You got 'em on.
Oh, well, never mind. I'll look for them myself.
Where you going, Daddy?
I told you I have to go to court.
Why?
I've been called for jury duty. I've got to appear in a suit.
What kind of suit?
They didn't tell me. It can be any kind of a suit.
You want to wear my Mickey Mouse suit?
Snooks, this has nothing to do with clothes. Someone is suing somebody else.
Why?
I don't know. I'll find out when I get there.
Why do you have to go, Daddy?
Because I'm going to be a member of the jury.
I want to join, too.
Now, don't start any of that nonsense. In the first place, little girls don't serve on juries.
Why?
Because that's the law. A jury is composed of 11 jurors and a foreman.
What for?
He gives the verdict. All juries must have foremen.
You said they had 11.
They have got 11, but they have foremen besides.
They have 15 men?
No, they only have 12.
Huh?
Yes, there's 11 men on juries, and with the foreman makes it 12.
11 and 4 is 12?
No, 11 and 4 is 15. But the foreman in this case happens to be just one man, and he's the foreman. Sometimes the jury has 12 jurymen, and they're all ladies.
The foreman, too?
Exactly.
Do you feel all right, Daddy?
Listen, Snooks, it doesn't make any difference how I feel. I still have to go to court and serve on that broken-down jury. Understand?
Understand. What's a jury?
What did I just get through telling you?
11 and 4 is 12, and all the men is ladies. That's what you told me.
I didn't say anything of the kind. If they were all ladies on the jury, what would I be doing there?
I know.
Now, you stop that. Getting more like your mother every day. Now, let me finish dressing.
I want to go with you, Daddy.
You can't go with me. They don't allow children in court.
Why?
Because it's a very serious thing. The only people present are the lawyers, the judge, and jury. We have to decide whether the man is innocent or guilty.
Which man?
The man that's being tried.
What's he trying to do, Daddy?
He's trying to get free. Today, he gets his hearing.
Is he deaf? Is he a deaf man?
No, he's not deaf.
You don't have to yell. I ain't deaf either.
Well, then don't bother me with questions.
Why?
Because I'm in a hurry. If I don't get to court on time, they'll hold me in contempt.
Where's that?
It's no place. It's a breach of the law, and I'll get a fine.
Get what?
Fine.
You like it, Daddy?
No, I hate it. But I have to go just the same. When people are called for jury duty, they have to go because they receive subpoenas.
I want some peanuts, too.
I didn't say some peanuts. I said some peanuts. Subpoenas.
Well, what do you have to do there?
Well, as soon as I get to court, I'm challenged by both lawyers.
I want to see you fight them.
I don't fight them. They interrogate me.
Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt. It simply means the lawyers ask me a lot of questions before they swear me in.
Huh?
I have to swear.
Do you make the lawyers mad, Daddy?
Nobody makes me mad!
Well, why do you have to swear at them?
I don't swear at the lawyers. I take an oath that I'll see justice served properly. Then the court is called to order. The lawyers come in with their briefs.
Is that all they wear?
They don't wear their briefs. They hand them to the judge.
Ain't he got any of his own?
Why, no. The only briefs he's got are those he gets from the lawyers. And you know what he does?
He puts them on.
Snooks, these are not the kind of briefs people wear. These briefs are just paper.
Mommy's got Snooks.
I don't care what money he's got. Now, these papers contain the evidence in the case. That's how the lawyers present the bare facts. Is everything clear to you now?
Nobody wears nothing.
Everybody is fully dressed. The evidence is presented, the witnesses testify, the lawyers argue the case, and then the judge charges the jury.
How much?
He doesn't charge them money. He places the case in the hands of the jury. We weigh the testimony and bring in the verdicts.
I want to go see you do it.
No, and I've got to leave right now.
Oh, take me with you, all.
You'll what?
I'll shake my head till my head falls off.
Oh, please, Snooks, don't make any trouble now. I'll be late for court.
Take me with you, Dad.
No. Look here. I'll show you what happens there. Satisfied?
Satisfied.
All right. You'll be the defendant, and I'll be your lawyer. Now, you take the stand.
Where shall I take it, Dad?
Nowhere. Just sit in that chair and hurry. Now, you were charged with stealing some cookies from the kitchen.
Am I?
Yes. First, I have to swear you in. Repeat after me. I solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me.
I solemnly swear to smell the fruit, the whole fruit.
Never mind. I'll just examine you.
Shall I stick up my tongue?
No. I'm going to prove that you didn't take those cookies from that cookie jar.
You can't do it.
Why not?
Because I took them.
Well, that's fine. You're convicted. The state rest. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Meredith Wilson's next number is so good I've got to break down and apologize for losing my temper with him a few moments ago. Meredith, I am truly sorry.
Okay, Ed. Possibly I was at fault.
Don't let's go into that. But honestly, here's another one of these arrangements in the South American rhythm that really does something to me. This time, it's The Moon Was Yellow. And ladies and gentlemen, it's marvelous.
My home that you could tell. Behold, the moon is yellow, and the night is young.
And now I want you to meet one of the most amusing and versatile comedians and character actors in Hollywood. On the screen, you know Raymond Walburn as a conniving gentleman with a blustering manner and a roving eye for the fair sex. Off the screen, he is quiet, reserved, and almost monkish in his habits. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the other side of Raymond Walburn, better known as the Deacon. All right, Raymond, come on out and say hello to the people. I'm afraid we've got the wrong side of Walburn. He's coming on here with 3 very lovely girls.
Now, Eddie, don't get me wrong. You know, these pretty little flowers are my nieces, the daughters of my only sister who resides in Denver.
Well, that's all right.
They have attended exclusive finishing schools in the East, but every winter they come out here to spend a little time with their old Uncle Raymond. You know, they're lovely, well-bred girls.
Yes, I'm sure of that.
Now, girls, I'll have to find some seats for you. How about those seats in the front row, or would you rather sit on the stage, eh?
I don't really here. We'll sit on the stage, mister.
Hey, miss? Oh, yeah.
Your nieces.
Oh, yeah. They're very formal children, Eddie. An old Chicago family.
I thought you said Denver.
Oh, I did say Denver. You're quite right, Edward. But I might just as well have said Schenectady.
Why?
My sister's third husband was a gypsy. Yeah. They're beautiful children, aren't they?
I should say so. Why, they could be in Earl Carroll's show.
They are, Eddie. They are. Sit down, girl. Sit down. Oh, yes.
Well, Deacon, you've crossed me up. Here I've been trying to show the public your offstage character, and you walk in with a handful of chorus girls. Is that cricket?
No, Eddie, but it's more fun. However, Edward, you can put your mind at rest. These delicate creatures are business associates of mine.
Yes?
Yes, they hold responsible positions in one of my holding companies.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
This is most interesting, Deacon. Not many people know this, but I myself am behind a big corporation.
Well, I think everybody knows it, Eddie. I do, really. You know, this particular company of mine is known as Turkey Enterprises Incorporated. My corporation supplies turkeys to our client by subscription.
Oh, well, how does it work?
I let my board of directors give you the standard sales talk. Ladies?
When do we eat?
That's the whole thing in a nutshell. But in order to make it a little clearer, Edward, I'll explain it myself. Now, in the month of March, I receive $400 in subscription money. Then I go out and purchase one turkey by the name of Sylvia for $3.
That's a pretty name.
For a turkey, yes. That leaves me a net profit of $397.
So far.
By careful manipulation and diplomatic treatment, mind you, the turkey is persuaded to lay eggs.
Oh, Sylvia lays eggs.
Yes, at the rate of 5 a day.
Now, Deacon, I don't like that.
Well, the turkey don't like it either. No. Now, by the end of June, I have 400 turkeys and 900 eggs. Now, would you be interested in investing in this enterprise?
Now, listen here, Deacon. Did you come onto this program just to to sell turkeys?
I beg your pardon. Certainly not, Eddie. I'm really trying to let my friends in on a good thing.
Yeah, well, I see. Maybe this will surprise you, Deacon, but I was once a confidence man myself.
That is an ugly term, Edward.
Yes, I know, but as one crook to another, let me tip you off. There's nobody around here dumb enough to put money in your scheme.
Oh, that's very discouraging, Eddie, very discouraging. Now, wait a minute. What about that rube over there with the hair?
Oh, you don't say that. That's Meredith Wilson. He's the mental type you're looking for, but I don't know.
I'll bet he carries a change purse. Introduce me to him.
Okay. Oh, Meredith, I want you to meet Mr. Walburn. He's an investment counselor.
Well, Mr. Walburn, it's an honor.
And these ladies here are my board of directors.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Mr. Wilson, you seem like a man of discernment. Do you know anything about turkeys?
Do I? You might not think it to look at me, but I was raised on a farm.
Well. That just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover. No. So you're familiar with raising turkeys, eh?
I slept with turkeys till I was 9.
Oh, you did?
Yes, sir. My father raised turkeys.
Meredith was the oldest.
Well, I know one thing. You can't make any money with turkeys.
Quite right, my boy. Quite right. Are you married?
In a small way. Don't let that bother you, girls.
We won't.
Well, tell me, Mr. Wolfson.
Wilson, 2 L's. Normandy, 2348. That's my office phone if anybody's interested.
I'll have to get my hunting license.
Tell me, Mr. Wilson, how are you going to remember your wife this Christmas?
Well, how can I forget her? She'll be right there under the tree.
No. I'm talking about a little gift to gladden her heart. Would you be interested in a fur coat?
Slightly stolen?
What's that?
Nothing. Mr. Williams, Wilson. I can get you a nice fur coat for Mrs. Williams very reasonably. Finest fur on the market.
Well, will it stand the rain?
Well, did you ever see a skunk carry an umbrella?
No.
I can let you have this coat for, now, how much money did you say you had?
$300.
$300?
Well, that's lucky, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Could you get to the bank tomorrow morning? And,
I'm too smart for those banks, Mr. Walburn. I carry the money right with me, pinned to my undershirt.
You say you have $300 on your person at this very moment?
Yes, sir.
I see. How would you like to come over to my house and take a shower?
Wait a minute, Deacon. Chisel it. Don't steal it.
Okay. On second thought, my boy, that fur coat would not be a good investment for you. For $300, I'm going to let you have 300 shares of stock in the Spurious Gold Mine Incorporated. That entitles you to all the privileges.
Well, what does that mean?
That means that you'll be taken into the firm.
Oh, boy. I always say, he who hesitates has lost. Here's the 300, Mr. Walburn.
Thanks. You're a shrewd operator, my boy.
Well, when will you take me in?
You've been taken in already. Ladies, a new addition to our board of directors.
When do we eat?
Right now. See you later, Eddie.
We return in just a moment when you will hear Walter Huston in a stirring drama and the entire cast in a comedy sketch. In the meantime, we pause briefly for station identification.
The first half of Good News of 1940 with Edward Arnold from 86 years ago. November 23rd, 1939. We'll have the second half coming up in just a moment, right here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Fred McMurray. Home shelters can be built for as little as $100. Simple plans for building inexpensive home shelters are available free from your civil defense office. Ask for a copy of the Family Fallout Shelter booklet.
We continue now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with the conclusion of the Good News of 1940 with host Edward Arnold from 86 years ago, November 23rd, 1939.
This is Edward Arnold again, and we continue our Maxwell House Good News program with a tune I first heard Meredith play several weeks before I was even a member of the Good News cast. It's one of the season's hits called 100 to 1. Be sure and listen for the counting in the second chorus. Meredith?
It's 100 to 3, what a lucky one I'll be when you're in my arms. With all your love and charm, it's 100 to 4, there'll be more. It's 100 to 5, love's a ride. It's 100, 6, and 7 that I plus 48, plus, whoop, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, plus, 58, 59, whoop, 61, 62, plus 64, 65, 66, plus 68, 69, plus, whoop, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7, plus 8, plus 9, whoop, 81, 2, 3, plus 5, 6, plus 88, 89, plus 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, plus 98, 99, all in the hundred to one I'm in love. It's 100 to 292. It's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, till I'm on my way to heaven. It's 100 to 1 I'm in love.
And now I'm proud to present to you again one of the most distinguished American actors, our guest of honor, Walter Huston.
Tonight, Walter Huston will play an old part in a new play, a part, curiously enough, that he created years before the play was written, Bright World by Arch Oboler. The scene is an orphan's picnic in a public park. The warm air sings with the happy voices of children on a long-awaited holiday. But all the children are not at play. One small boy sits huddled on the grass, far apart from the others. Another small boy approaches him and hesitantly speaks to him.
Oh, Ted.
What do you want?
Well, the fellas thought maybe I'd come over and be with us. We're having lots of fun.
I don't want to.
Oh, but, Ted, everybody's having so much fun. Well, the games we're playing, even you could... you could...
Let me alone.
Oh, gosh, Ted, everybody says if you only start laughing again, you'll feel better.
Oh, leave me alone, I said. I don't want to laugh. I don't want nothing.
But, Ted, the
I
games...
said leave me alone. Go on, beat it.
Okay, Ted, if that's what you want. Hurry up, Joe. We're waiting for it.
Why don't you want to laugh, boy?
Huh?
I said, why don't you want to laugh?
What's it to you?
Well, I couldn't help overhearing the other boy, and it seemed so strange that a boy shouldn't want to laugh.
Let me alone.
But why not talk with me? It's good to talk sometimes with someone strange to you. Now, please tell me, boy, why don't you want to laugh?
Nothing to laugh about anymore.
Why not? The sun still laughs. The water laughs. There's jokes and games and fun. The world is full of laughter if you listen.
Not for me, it isn't.
But why?
Why? Why? 'Cause I'm blind, see? Blind. Blind.
I knew that.
Then what'd you have to bother me for?
Tell me, boy, when did it happen?
4th of July?
Independence Day, eh? It's a strange divinity that shapes our ends.
What'd you say?
It doesn't matter. But what does matter to me is what you've done with all those days since you've closed your eyes.
I sit and wait.
You wait? For what?
For nothing.
Mind if I talk to you a little longer?
Talking? What good's talking?
I know. Yes, I know. Ever since it happened, the good folks at the parsonage they've tried to cheer you up with words. The words are empty, aren't they? When you sit in darkness.
Yeah.
Yet if you listen, perhaps I can tell you words you never heard. Words that will make you want to laugh again.
Tell you I'll never laugh again.
And you think you'll never see again.
Never. They told me never.
And yet you will. You'll see more clearly than you ever saw before.
Oh, see?
Yes. But not with eyes. With heart.
I don't know what you mean.
When boys and men see with their eyes, they just see as far as their eyes can see. A little world of kites and sleds and making money. But mind and heart is far more real. Far more wonderful.
But how? How can I see? It's all so terrible dark.
Now, think of a ship. A great black pirate ship. The sails are white against a sky of blue. Think of it, boy. Think hard.
Yes, I'll try.
The ship is bounding high against green waves that throw it here and there. A great black ship with sails of white. You see it, son. You must see it.
Yes, I see it. I see it.
Now that ship that's there inside your mind is a ship I never saw in life. I read about it in a book when I was just about as old as you are now. And yet I see it. And you see it. Just from words. Yes, far better than if we saw with wide open eyes. Do you understand?
I think I do. Yes, I do.
That's fine, boy. That's fine. Now you'll have a wonderful world of books, and yet not books, but living things. You'll see them in your mind. They'll live, they'll breathe, they'll be. No, wait, boy. Why do you turn your face away?
But I'll never be able to do anything.
Oh, yes, you will. Yes, you will. You'll find new things to do.
But I can hardly walk. I run into things. Fall. So dark, mister.
Yes, but now that you know the darkness really isn't there, it's just a great white canvas on which to paint the pictures that the words of books and friends will bring you. And if there is no dark, why be afraid, boy? Why be afraid?
I'm not afraid. No, I'm not afraid.
And being unafraid, you'll try to do things, won't you, boy?
Yes, I will.
Yes, I know you will. You'll never be afraid again, boy. You'll live with goodness and with courage, and you'll make the world a better place because of your life in it.
Will I, mister?
So now you see why you can laugh, boy. Well, you thought you'd nothing left, and yet you've got the whole world of air and sun and rain to feel. A world of all the great minds left to understand. A world of friends to love and share life with you.
Gee, I've got so much left, haven't I?
So come on, boy, laugh. Lift your face and laugh. The joke's on you. You've got the world. Laugh, I tell you, laugh. It's good to laugh, isn't it?
Yes, it's good to laugh.
Ted, you're laughing. Gee, Ted, you'll be all right now.
Yeah, I'm all right.
But why are you laughing? Why?
Him. Ask him.
Him?
Yeah. He showed me how to laugh again. He did it.
He? Ted, who are you talking about?
This man here. The one that's standing next to me.
Man?
Yes. Here, right next to me.
Gosh, Ted, there's nobody here. Nobody but that statue of Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, it was an old part in a new play for Walter Huston who will be remembered perhaps best of all in the character of Abraham Lincoln.
There's a real reason for honoring Lincoln tonight. A double reason. This is the beginning of Thanksgiving week, and Abraham Lincoln is the father of Thanksgiving. He proclaimed Thanksgiving Day as a national holiday in 1863. But there's another reason, too, for remembering Lincoln at this time. Just 76 years ago this week, on the battlefield of Gettysburg, some great and resounding speeches were made. When they were all done, a tall and lonely man stood up and said a few words that were scarcely heard. Some men today say that he wasn't speaking to the people who stood in the battlefield at Gettysburg, but to us, the living, the Americans that live today, and to the Americans that will live always. And as long as his words remain in the hearts of men, there will be democracy and freedom. Words to remember. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggle here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom. And that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
And now from 1863 back to 1939, Connie Boswell sings one of this season's hit ballads, and it's from the new Rodgers and Hart musical comedy, Too Many Girls, and it's called I Didn't Know What Time It Was.
Didn't know what time it was, then I met you. Oh, what a lovely time it was, how sublime it was too. I didn't know what day it was, you held my hand, warm like the month of May it was, and I'll say it was grand, grand to be alive, to be young, to be mad, to be yours alone, grand to see your face, feel your touch, hear your voice say, I'm all your own. I didn't know what year it was, life was no prize. I wanted love, and here it was, shining out of your eyes. I'm wild, and I know what time it is now.
To be alive, to be young, to be mad, to be yours alone.
To see your face, feel the touch, hear your voice didn't know what year it was. Life was no prize. I wanted love, and here it was, shining out of your eyes. I'm wild, and I know what time it is now. I know what time it is
And here's Warren Howell, who has introduced many of you to Maxwell House Coffee, with some very sound advice for those who have not yet discovered it.
Thanks, Eddie. Just remember, with Maxwell House, you're getting coffee that's not just days fresh, but roaster fresh. And no coffee can be fresher than that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, last week we presented a football sketch because football was in the air. Tonight our whole cast will present another one, but it won't be about football. I suppose all of you think we're not going to do a Thanksgiving Day sketch, huh? Because you've heard so many already, but you're wrong. It's entitled, Here Come the Pilgrims. 99 44% Puritan. However, it doesn't float.
Does it sink?
Now you're getting warm, Deacon. It's the year 1620. The folks have just got off the Mayflower, and they're milling around on the edge of the American continent.
Well, here we are at last. We're here.
Yes, indeed, we're really here.
By this time, folks, you know they're here. Now get on with the story.
Dolly!
What is it, Snooks?
What's that big thing over there sticking out of the water?
That's Plymouth Rock.
I want it.
You can't have it.
Why?
That pesky kid will be the death of us yet. Yesterday I caught her boring holes in the Mayflower.
I want that rock.
I'll give it to you later.
Say, do any of you pilgrims know where we are?
This is Massachusetts, brother.
What?
Massachusetts.
Good night.
Hey, Daddy, look it.
Oh, leave me alone. Go and find a pumpkin pie. It's Thanksgiving.
Look at Daddy. Look at the funny man with feathers. They're barefoot all over.
Good heavens, Indians. Ah, the Indians are coming. Let's put up the collapsible fort. Come on. Make for that fort. We'll all be scalped.
I want to play with the Indians, Daddy.
All finished, Captain Houston.
Ah, we're safe. Those savages will never penetrate this Sears Roebuck fort. Wait a minute, Captain. What if the Indians blockade the stockade? Jeepers, I never thought of that. We already have a shortage of food. Yes, and there's a shortage of water. Are all the women safe?
Yep, I'm here.
Holy smoke, we're short a woman, too.
Hey, Captain. Look out. Here comes the lookout.
Warren Hall, the people's choice. I'm supposed to be an Indian, but I couldn't resist it. So long.
The Indians have kidnapped Mr. Stafford's little daughter, Snooks.
Oh, no. We must rescue the child. I'll call for volunteers.
I'll go.
I'll go, too. How about you, Daddy? I can't understand how Northwestern could lose last Saturday. Inhuman beast. You won't help rescue your own daughter? Have you no pity? Only for the Indians. Wait till they've had her for half an hour. Where's the lookout?
Here.
Here, take a peep, Hall, and tell the people what's in the peephole. Make it snappy, Jack.
I'm peeping, Tom.
Tell us the worst, lookout.
The Indians are coming back, and they're bringing Snooks with them.
That's the worst.
They're waving a flag of truce.
Stafford, you go out there and make a parley. Okay, Captain. Peace at any price. Open the door carefully, but as soon as I'm outside, shut it quick.
Hey, what happened to the collapsible fort?
It's collapsed. Let's listen to the parley.
Hello, Daddy. Look what I brought you. A big fat Indian.
Why, Snooks. Snooks, let go of that Indian's feathers. He'll scalp you.
No, he won't. He likes me.
Well, I don't know how to talk to this muzzler. Now, what's new, Tonto?
That ain't his name, Daddy.
Oh, excuse me. Do you know his name, Snooks?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Well, what is it?
I don't know.
Oh, he's trying to say something, Snooks. What on mine, Chief? We want 'em only peace. How?
Why?
Oh.
Huh?
Tonk.
Ah.
Oh, don't argue with him, Snooks. Now, listen, brother, we only came here to start a little subdivision, make a few dollars. Why don't you call off the tribe? We'll all celebrate Thanksgiving.
Oh, Clay, me very friendly.
He's got a turkey, Daddy.
Oh, you have?
Sure, I got turkey. You want 'em celebrate?
Sure.
You better hurry up or he'll be doing Greek next.
Snooks, we made peace with the Indians, and we're going to have a turkey dinner. Call everybody together.
All right. Come on, get the turkey. Sit down, everybody. Oh, good night.
All right, now, everybody squat down Indian fashion. In honor of Chief Tonto, we're going to divide the turkey in the traditional manner of the Blackfeet tribe.
Give me the Blackfoot, Daddy.
No. The turkey's to be divided according to where the people come from.
Oh, good, good.
Captain Huston, where are you from?
I'm from the north.
The north? You get the neck. Mr. Hull?
I'm a Westerner.
All right, sir, so you get the west wing. I'm from the east, so I'll take the east wing. Connie, where are you from?
I'm from the South, and I don't like turkey.
Ow! Big kill 'em all, paleface. Ow!
Connie, you insulted him. He'll have us all scalped.
Yes, he's mad at Connie.
No, he ain't.
Snooks, did you have anything to do with this?
Uh-huh.
What did you do?
I gave the Blackfoot the hot foot.
What a Thanksgiving.
9 weeks ago, when Meredith Willson began the present concert hall series, he hoped that American composers were capable of writing the kind of beautiful music that men of all nations would remember and love always. Now Meredith believes more than ever that they can. The music of 4 fine American composers, all of them men, has been acclaimed with great enthusiasm in the past 4 weeks. Tonight's composer is a woman, the celebrated Dana Suisse, whose American Nocturne, written especially for this series, will now be given its world premiere. All right, Meredith, Miss Dana Suisse's American Nocturne. was beautiful, Meredith. All of us here at the concert hall join in sending our compliments to Miss Dana Suisse for her American Nocturne. Next week, Meredith will introduce the sixth of our new American compositions, A Song Without Words by Vernon Duke. And now Meredith Wilson has another commission to make for the concert hall series, an American barcarolle. Whom have you selected to write it, Meredith?
Everyone knows him, Eddie. Among many other things, he's famous for this beautiful composition. Of course, it's Harry Warren, one of our best-loved and finest popular composers. I hereby commission you, Harry Warren, to write an American barcarolle to be introduced on Good News soon. Good luck to you, Harry, and we all know you'll do a fine job.
I don't like to be too optimistic, ladies and gentlemen, but next week looks like a very fine program. In addition to Fanny Bryce, his Baby Snooks, and her daddy, Hanley Stafford, Connie Boswell, Meredith Wilson, and his orchestra, we have as our special guest one of my favorite comedians, Lou Holtz. And, of course, I'll be tagging along, too. So this is Edward Arnold, hoping to see you again next week, and bidding you now good night.
This is Warren Hull reminding you that the easy-to-follow directions for making Maxwell House coffee are printed right on the can. By following them, you're sure to get the full flavor and goodness of Maxwell House in the most economical way. And now, good night and good luck from the makers of Maxwell House, the coffee that's now, more than ever, good to the last drop.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
That was a fun hour, wasn't it? Edward Arnold, Good News of 1940. Thursday night at 8 o'clock on NBC, November 23rd, 1939, 86 years ago today. Variety shows could be a lot of fun. Alrighty, that gets us through the first hour of the podcast here. Let me tell you that on our Sunday program, Monday program, I should say, we'll go back a year to 1938 for the Good News of 1949, the Thanksgiving show, and it features the Andy Hardy movie cast. That will be fun, along with an episode of Sam Spade starring Stephen Dunn. Give me a break. I know I've said my piece about Stephen Dunn as Sam Spade, the terrified turkey caper, but it'll be fun. And then an episode of Point Sublime starring Cliff Arquette and Mel Blanc from 1947. That'll be coming up tomorrow. Tuesday, more Thanksgiving stuff with Abbott and Costello, the Hallmark Playhouse production of Freeland starring Martha Scott and Jack Kirkwood, both shows from 1948, and a new Edgar Bergen Hour program from 1955. Now, on Wednesday, we will have Father Knows Best, Thanksgiving Day at the Andersons, Jimmy Durante as Arthur Treacher tries to raffle off Jimmy's turkey, Uncle Dennis visits Fibber and Molly, and Thanksgiving at Mary Livingston's house with a 1944 edition of the Jack Benny Show. On Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, we are going to have a single Thanksgiving show, and that's Casey Crime Photographer from 1947. The rest of the podcast, and we're going to run a little long, I know we are, because we're going to have shows from the final day of old-time radio in Hollywood from 1960, as production leaves Hollywood for New York City. Suspense from that Sunday, which is the only show still was first show moved to New York, but then the final shows from the New York era, Hollywood era, of yours truly, Johnny Dollar, the final performance of Bob Bailey as Dollar, and the final episodes of Have Gun Will Travel and Gunsmoke. And Have Gun Will Travel actually had something that the TV show didn't have, which was an ending. And so you'll hear that on Thursday. On Friday, we'll move on, as we'll have an episode of the Lux Radio Theater from 1949, Key Largo, starring Edward G. Robinson, The Adventures of Sam Spade, and this is with the real Sam Spade, if you will, Howard Duff. Also, Theater of Romance. That'll all be coming up on Friday. Saturday, we'll get back to Westerns with episodes of The Six Shooter, Gunsmoke, Have Gun Will Travel, and yes, a Western episode of Jack Benny as Buck Benny rides again. A week from today will be comedy with Harold Perry as the Great Gildersleeve, Ozzie and Harriet, Phil Harris, Alice Faye, as we find out about Phil's hobby, and another episode of the Aldrich Family. That's all coming up a week from today here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream. Speaking of Howard Duff, we'll hear from him in a moment, and then we'll check in with the Aldrich Family.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Howard Duff with this reminder. 640 and 1240. These are the Conelrad frequencies during a national emergency. 640 and 1240 on your regular radio will be your only official means of receiving vital information. Remember, 640 and 1240.
Red Channels was full of it. No, really, because you can't have somebody like Howard Duff being ribbed in Red Channels and him ending up losing his work for years and years. Anyway, up next, Bobby Ellis, the Aldrich Family. This episode goes back 73 years to November 23rd, 1952. Shortages were still an issue, trying to find the turkeys for Thanksgiving. And that's what this episode of the Aldrich Family is all about.
Coming, Mother?
Yes, it's The Aldrich Family is transcribed, written by Clifford Goldsmith. "117 Elm Street in Centerville is a house like many other houses. And it might be a very solemn and staid place if there weren't a boy in it. And when that boy is a typical teenager like Henry Aldrich, well, it's a place where unexpected things are always happening. The scene opens in one of Centerville's grocery stores. The time is afternoon.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Mother. This is Henry.
Who?
Henry Aldrich, your son.
Oh, is everything all right, dear? Are you all through at the store?
Practically. I just wanted to tell you, though, they're all out of mincemeat, and I've been to 2 other stores.
What's that? They don't have any mincemeat at all?
No. Mr. Preston said people shouldn't let their shopping go till the day before Thanksgiving. He said that...
Dear, I don't care what he said. It's going to be a blow to your father. But I guess he'll have to be satisfied with pumpkin pie.
I know, but they don't have any pumpkins either.
Don't they have any canned pumpkin?
Oh, canned pumpkin?
And Henry, have you picked up the turkey?
No, not yet. I haven't been over to that side of the store.
Well, dear, you go over there just as soon as you hang up and tell Mr. McGill you want the turkey I ordered 3 weeks ago.
Yes, Mother. Only how about sage?
What about it?
Hey, Henry. What do you want, Homer? When you get through with that phone, I want it.
What's that, Henry?
Mother, I said, what shall I do about sage? They're all out of it.
Henry, they can't be.
Mr. Preston said it's account of the late shopping.
Well, dear, you ask Mr. Preston whether he can't fix up Mrs. Aldrich with just a little sage for her Thanksgiving dinner. I'm sure he has some put away somewhere.
Listen, Henry, when can I use that phone? Gee whiz, Homer, can't you see I'm talking to my mother?
What's that, Henry?
Nothing, Mother. I'm just talking to Homer.
Henry, you aren't fooling around down there with Homer, are you?
What's that?
It sounds to me like you haven't done any of the shopping I sent you to do.
Well, I'm doing the best I can, Mother. Gee whiz, all I've got is 2 pair of hands. Listen, Henry, I've got to use that phone.
Well, please hurry, dear, and don't waste any time with Homer.
But, Mother...
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Boy, Henry, it's about time. Gee whiz, Homer, you have to push the guy right out of the booth? Don't speak to me. Don't say a word. I'm trying to remember 5 different things to tell my mother. Gee, I got to get some sage.
Number, please.
Squash, chestnut, cinnamon.
Number, please.
Cinnamon. Operator, just make it plain 232 without the cinnamon.
May I have your number, please?
I told you, 232, Elm.
Elm, 232.
Gee whiz, now I've forgotten our whole Thanksgiving dinner. Squash, chestnuts, cinnamon. Oh, boy. Squash, chestnuts, cinnamon.
Hello?
Yeah, listen, Mother, what came after cinnamon?
What's that? Who did you want?
Isn't this my mother?
Well, yes, Homer, it is. Have you got everything for our dinner?
Well, the only thing on your list that they've got is breadcrumbs and cleaning powder.
Well, did you get them?
Well, yes, but it isn't much of a Thanksgiving dinner.
What's that?
Oh, boy, cranberries.
What?
I just happen to remember cranberries. That's what came after cinnamon.
Well, what about them?
I can't get any.
Oh, now, Homer, they must have at least a few cranberries.
No, they haven't. Henry Aldrich got the last half-pound.
What's that? Oh, Homer, you aren't wasting your afternoon with Henry Aldrich, are you?
No. Only gee whiz, he bought the last cranberries.
Well, dear, I don't see how he can have turkey without cranberries.
Well, you don't have to worry, Mother. I've got something even better.
Oh, that's good. What'd you get?
Ketchup.
Ketchup? To go with turkey?
Oh, well, I like it on anything. And so does Father.
I know, dear.
And it's red. If you pour it on corn kernels, it looks just like cranberries.
Oh, Homer, did you tell Mr. McGill you want our turkey?
Well, that's another thing. There's only one.
Well, one is all we want.
No, I mean one turkey for everybody. And Mr. McGill isn't sure, but he's pretty sure Mrs. Aldrich reserved that.
Now, dear, Mrs. Aldrich didn't reserve that turkey any more than I did. I asked Mr. McGill to put it aside for me weeks ago.
You did?
Yes, now run right over and tell him.
Hey, Homer, I gotta use that phone again.
Just a minute, Henry.
Homer, is Henry Aldrich there?
Well, yes, Mother.
Well, he hasn't got hold of that turkey, has he?
Just a minute. Henry, what's in that big bag there?
Squash. Now, hurry up, Homer.
Mother, it's all right. It's squash.
Oh, Homer, did you get any squash?
Well, that's what I was going to tell you. They don't have the kind you wanted. Look, shall I get the kind Henry got?
Dear, get any kind, just so long as your father has a good squash when he sits down with his turkey.
Okay.
Hey, Homer, will you let me have that phone?
Okay, here.
Well, thanks. Hello?
Hello?
Listen, Homer, why are you handing me your mother?
Well, hang her up.
What?
Goodbye, Mother.
Boy, will I be glad when Thanksgiving is over.
Homer, will you please get your oranges and flour and stuff out of this booth?
I'm getting them out, Henry. Listen, where did you get that squash?
There aren't any more.
There aren't? Henry, I'm getting sick of you taking the last everything in this place.
Homer, you gotta keep your eyes open around here.
Number, please.
Elm 303.
Elm 303.
Just a minute there, Aldrich.
What's that?
What do you got there in your hand?
Can of pumpkin. It was the last one on the counter.
I'll say it was. I've been looking all over for it.
For this?
That's part of Mrs. Bartlett's order. Now give it to me.
Oh, gee whiz.
Hello?
Hello, Mother. What do you think just happened?
Dear, what is it you want now?
Well, I was going to ask whether one can of pumpkin would be enough.
Well, I guess I could make a pie with one can.
But, Mother, they just took it away from me.
What?
The man said Mrs. Bartlett saw it first.
Dear, do you realize tomorrow is Thanksgiving? It sounds to me as though you aren't even trying.
Mother, you'll be glad to hear I got a lot of parsley.
Parsley?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much of a demand for that. I took 6 pounds.
Henry, do you have our turkey?
Oh, yeah, gee whiz.
You say you have it?
No. I'm glad you reminded me.
Well, you hurry right over to Mr. McGill and ask him for it.
Yes, Mother, I'll go right away.
Goodbye.
Hey, buddy.
Yes, sir? Did you want me?
When you took that can of pumpkin, did you pick up a can of cinnamon, too?
Cinnamon? No, sir, I haven't even seen any cinnamon.
Well, somebody took a can of cinnamon right out of Mrs. Bartlett's order.
Hey, Homer.
What, Henry?
Is Mr. McGill here at the meat counter?
Yeah, he's in the back room wrapping... he's wrapping something up for me.
Okay, I'll wait for him.
Well, he may be in there for quite a while, Henry. Why waste time? Why don't you go over to the other side of the store and do some more shopping?
Well, I finally got all mine done, except for one thing.
You sure? I mean, why don't you go over and get some cinnamon?
They don't have any.
Well, sure they have. I just got a can.
All I have to buy is something right here from Mr. McGill.
Oh, you do?
Sure. Hey, Homer, before I forget, have you got your composition written for English?
Oh, gee whiz, we don't have to have it ready until Monday.
Well, I know, but I'm going to do mine tonight. Then I'll have a free mind for the whole weekend. Gee whiz, what's keeping Mr. McGill? I'm going to go back there and look for him.
Now, wait a minute, Henry, wait.
What for?
Well, the composition is supposed to be about, what you did on Thanksgiving Day.
I know.
Well, how are you going to write about what you did on Thanksgiving Day on the day before it?
All I'm going to do, Homer, is eat. I'm going to eat turkey at noon, and then in the evening I'm going to have cold turkey, and just before I go to bed I'm going to have some more turkey.
Oh, well, that's nice. Sounds like an interesting composition.
Now then, Homer, here you are. A very nice 18-pound...
Thank you, Mr. McGill. Thank you very much.
It's the last one...
So long, Henry.
Homer, you haven't told me what you're going to do on Thanksgiving Day. Homer? Gee whiz, is he in a hurry?
Now then, young man, what can I do for you?
didn't you explain to Mr. McGill that he promised me a turkey?
Well, sure, Mother, and he said that he could definitely promise you one.
When?
The day after tomorrow.
Henry, I need a turkey for Thanksgiving, not the day after. When Homer took that turkey, did you tell him he was really taking our Thanksgiving dinner?
Mother, I didn't have a chance to. He just grabbed it from right under my nose and ran.
And Mr. McGill said Homer told him we didn't want the turkey?
Well, Mr. McGill said Homer didn't actually say it. He just implied that we didn't.
Very well. Henry, here's what I want you to do. You're to go over to the Browns and tell Homer's mother exactly what happened.
And demand the turkey?
You don't have to demand it, dear. If you just explain things, I'm sure Mrs. Brown will be only too glad to give it to you.
She will?
Yes, dear. Now start right away.
Yes, Mother.
And hurry right back with it.
Yes, Mother.
Alice,
Yes, Sam?
where did you just send Henry?
Over to the Browns, dear, to get that turkey.
Now, wait a minute, Alice.
Dear, I'm sorry. It isn't theirs, it's ours. And we have guests coming.
But, Alice, the Browns are old friends of ours. You can't do a thing like that to them. Not at Thanksgiving. And besides, in all fairness, they have an equal right to that turkey. Now, the sensible thing to do is
Whom are you calling?
Number, please.
Elm 391.
Elm 391.
Sam, you aren't inviting anyone else for dinner, are you?
No, Alice, I'm calling the market.
Dear, believe me, they don't have any more turkeys down there.
Very well. We'll get something else.
Old Hill Market, good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon. This is Mr. Aldrich.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'd like to place an order with you.
All right, Mr. Aldrich.
Now then, I'd like a couple of real nice roasters.
What's that?
Roasting chickens, say 5 or 6 pounds each.
But, Mr. Aldrich, where am I going to get them?
What's that?
There isn't a chicken left in the place.
Oh. Well, then you'd better make it a couple of good-sized ducks. Personally, I like duck just as well as turkey.
No ducks, Mr. Aldrich.
No ducks. Now, wait a minute. You must have something. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
I know, Mr. Aldrich, but it seems like everybody waited till the last minute to do their shopping. My wife and I are having salmon.
We're having company for dinner.
I'll tell you what I can do, Mr. Aldrich. How would you like me to cut up a nice oxtail for you?
Oxtail? What for?
For Thanksgiving. It isn't the same as chicken, but it makes a dandy stew and very nourishing.
Yeah, well, just skip the whole thing.
Now, will there be anything else, Mr. Aldrich?
No, thank you. I guess you've got everything. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Alice.
Which did you get, Sam, chickens or ducks?
I've been thinking it over, Alice, and it seems to me you have a perfect right to demand that turkey from the Browns.
And, dear, that's exactly what I told Henry to do.
Good. But when Henry comes back with it, the thing to do is to call the Browns and insist that they come over here and have Thanksgiving with us.
But, Sam, that turkey isn't large enough for all of their guests and our guests, too.
Oh. Well, that's too bad. I hate to see the Browns go without... Yeah, I'll answer.
Well, of course, if we serve plenty of muffins and yams, we might be able to stretch it.
Hello?
Is this you, Father?
Yes, Henry, where are you?
I'm downtown.
Well, hurry on home. Don't dawdle with that turkey.
Father, I'm dawdling without the turkey.
What?
They wouldn't give it to me. Mr. Brown said they bought and paid for the turkey, and that's all there was to it.
Oh, he did.
Father, isn't there any other place to get a turkey?
I'm not interested in any other turkey. We're going to have that one the Browns have, and we're going to eat it tomorrow. Alone. They're not invited.
You want me to go back and tell them?
No, I'll take care of it.
Father, I'm going to go back to see Homer anyhow.
Never mind that, Henry. You come right home.
But Father...
Henry?
Yes, sir, I'll be right there.
Alice.
Yes, Sam, what's the matter?
I have tried to be patient. I have tried to be considerate. Now I am going to do something.
What?
Here, Alice, take this phone. I want you to call the Browns and demand our turkey.
Is that what she said, Elizabeth?
Yes, Will. Why, in all the years I've known Alice Aldrich, I've never heard her talk that way to anyone.
All right. All right. If they want to make an issue of the turkey, it's all right with me.
Mother, I'll be back in a little while.
Homer, where are you going?
Just over to Henry's. It isn't so late, Mother.
Homer, let's get this straight. You're not to have anything to do with Henry Aldrich.
Not ever?
Not until we've eaten that turkey. And if he wants to speak to you, that's his loss.
Yeah, but look, I've got to write a composition, and I need a little advice about Thanksgiving.
Well, you won't get it over there. I don't think the Aldriches are celebrating Thanksgiving this year.
Well, can't one of you answer that phone?
Now, Elizabeth, don't touch it. It's probably Sam Aldrich calling to pick a fight with me about that turkey.
Well, now, Will, the least you can do is talk to him. Even if he loses his temper, you don't have to lose yours.
Elizabeth, I'm just going to sit here absolutely calm.
Father, would you be willing to help me with my composition?
What's your problem?
Well, I have to compare what the Pilgrims did on their first Thanksgiving with what I did tomorrow.
Well, for one thing, you can point at what you did tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
What did you do tomorrow?
What's that?
Homer, what are we talking about?
Well, I think you should at least go to the phone and tell Sam you're not going to give him that turkey.
He'll find out soon enough, Elizabeth. He'll find out. He's found out already.
Well...
What's that?
It's the front door, and I'm not going to sit here and just hear bells ringing.
I'll go to the door. I'm willing to do that.
Let me know who it is.
The same here, Father.
Hello there, Will.
Well, Sam Aldrich. Aren't you, won't you come in?
No thanks, Will.
Mr. Brown, is Homer here?
Now, Henry, you stay right here on the steps where you are. Don't bother the Browns.
Oh, Henry's no bother. Is there something I can do for you, Sam?
Will, I don't know what this is all about, but I take it that Alice lost her temper when she phoned your wife a few minutes ago. Just between ourselves, Will, women have a tendency to exaggerate the importance of things.
You're right, Sam. I tried to reason with Elizabeth. I'm afraid she went a little overboard herself.
When you get right down to it, there isn't any turkey in the world worth sacrificing our friendship over.
No, of course not.
And Alice will be the first to admit the same thing.
That's just the way Elizabeth feels.
So, I just wanted to tell you to enjoy the turkey and have a fine Thanksgiving.
Now, wait a second, Sam. The fact is, I was just going to start for your house with that turkey.
Oh, no, Will, no. Just forget the whole thing.
No, Sam, I mean it. You wait right there.
Gee whiz, Father, is Mr. Brown really going to give us the turkey?
Henry, if he brings the turkey out here, we're not going to take it.
Why not?
Don't you think I have any pride? I never got down on my knees for a turkey before, and then...
Here you are, Sam. It's all wrapped and everything.
Oh, no, Will. No, Will.
Where are you going with that turkey?
Be quiet, Elizabeth. Here, Sam.
Oh, no. I wouldn't think of it. You keep it and have a nice dinner tomorrow.
Now, Sam, there's no use in your going down those steps without this. Here, Henry, you take it.
Shall I, Father?
No, Henry. Come along.
Sam.
No use following us, Will. It's your turkey.
No, Sam, it's yours. I'm putting it right here on the front walk.
All right, Will. If you want to leave it there, it's all right with me.
There it is on the sidewalk, Sam. I'm going back in the house.
And Henry and I are going down the street.
Father, hey, Father.
What's the matter?
Look at those 3 dogs coming.
What's that?
Hey, get away from there. Stat!
Gee whiz, look. One of them took it.
What's that? He took it.
To come back here.
Well, Will, that was certainly a foolish thing for you to do.
What do you mean, for me to do? What did you leave it there for?
I left it. You put it down there yourself.
Well, why didn't you pick it up?
Why should I? It's your turkey, Will. If you want it, you go get it. Come on, Henry. We've got other things to do.
But gee whiz, Father.
Well, of all...
What's the matter, Father?
Come on, Homer. We've got to chase a dog.
A dog, Father? For Thanksgiving?
We'll return to the Aldrich family in just a moment. Now, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but it's one sure bet that tonight's Phil Harris Alice Faye show will deliver a full half hour's worth of family comedy. And right after the Harris Faye show on most of these NBC stations, Theater Guild on the Air will bring you Basil Rathbone, Alan Webb, and Margaret Phillips in the radio version of the Broadway hit The Winslow Boy. And then there's adventure with a pair of NBC programs as Jack Webb stars in this week's Dragnet story from the files of the Los Angeles Police Force, while William Gargan will be on hand in the title role of Barry Craig, confidential investigator. So stay tuned to this NBC station and listen for the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show, Theater Guild on the Air, Dragnet, and Barry Craig, confidential investigator. Now getting back to the troubles of Henry Aldrich. The Browns have somehow got a turkey from the meat market that had been reserved for Mrs. Aldrich. And then while Mr. Aldrich and Mr. Brown were each trying to outdo the other with politeness over the bird, a stray dog ran off with it. The scene opens in the basement of the Elm Street Church. The time is that same evening.
Step right in, folks. Step right in. The auction's going to begin shortly.
Hello there, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, hello, Mr. Aldrich. Hi, Henry.
Hello. Has the bidding started yet?
No, we'll be starting pretty soon.
Pretty nice turkey?
Oh, nicest bird you ever saw. 25-pounder.
Come on, Henry.
Step right in, folks. The auction will begin shortly.
Gee, Father, I just happened to remember something. You know that darn dog that stole our turkey?
Mr. Brown's turkey.
Yes, sir. Well, I think his name is Dodo, and he belongs to that family that lives down on the corner of Main and Elm.
Where?
You know, where the fence is broken down.
Oh, yeah. That's the family Will Brown's always complaining about.
They got about 15 children.
Yeah, and 2 dogs for every child.
Pardon me, Mr. Aldrich. I want to get right up here in front.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Fry.
Well, now, folks. Folks, we're auctioning off just one turkey tonight, but it sure is a beauty. They say it's a direct descendant of the first turkey the Pilgrims ate.
Oh, hey. Hello there, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, hello, Will Brown. Hi, Homer.
Hi. We aren't late, are we? You haven't sold a turkey yet, have you?
No, sir, but we're going to start right away.
Come on, Homer. Let's get over here to one side.
Boy, am I tired.
Does this tear in my pants show?
What tear?
When that dog tripped me.
Well, it doesn't show too much if you don't bend down.
Homer, why couldn't you have remembered this auction before I tried to climb that fence?
All right, friends, here she is. It's all for charity, a worthy cause. Bid freely and generously. You may be sure good use will be made of the money. Now, what am I offered for this beautiful turkey?
$15.
15 I'm bid. That's an insult to this beautiful bird. I wouldn't be surprised to see her get up and walk off in a huff. Who'll make it 18? 20 I have. Why, the drumsticks are worth that.
25.
Now it's 25. Now it's 25.
30.
Now it's 30. Now we're going. I have 30 bids.
Father, aren't you going to bid?
$30.50.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Brown. I'm only taking dollar bids on this. It's all for charity.
All right, then. Make it 31.
31 what, Father? 31 what?
$30, I'm afraid.
31. 31 it is. Who'll make it 32?
33. I mean 32.
No, I heard you the first time, lady. 33 you made it, and thank you.
35.
35 I'm bid. 35.
Well, Homer, I guess that lets us out.
35 I have from Mr. Aldrich. Who'll make it 40?
Homer, did he say Aldrich?
Well, gee whiz.
Who'll make it 40?
45.
45 I'm bid. 45.
That'll show Sam Aldrich.
45, Mr.
50. 55.
Gee whiz, Father.
Keep quiet, Homer.
55 I'm bid. 55. Who'll make it 60?
60.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brown. You raised your own bid. Thank you.
I did?
65.
67.
70 I have. 70 for charity. 70 once, 70 twice.
Father, suppose Mother hears about this.
70 twice. Do I hear more?
What did he say, Homer? I don't want to make another mistake.
Do I hear more?
Father, I'd like to
Now listen, Homer, for the last time, be quiet.
Sold for $70 to Samuel Aldrich.
To who? That's a fine thing. And, Homer, it's all your fault.
Mine?
Well, how are you, Will?
How are you, Sam?
Mr. Aldrich, if you'll step up here and pay your $70.
All right, I'll be happy to.
Bye, Homer. Bye, Henry.
Mr. Aldrich, I want you to know this turkey is going to be wrapped and sent to one of the most deserving families in town.
What's that?
And presented, of course, with the compliments of the whole Aldrich family. What?
Oh, boy.
Here, Dodo. Come here, Dodo. Nice doggy, Dodo.
Won't he give you the turkey, Papa? Dodo, give Papa the turkey.
Junior, keep away. Do you want to frighten him? Here, Dodo. Give me that turkey. That's a nasty turkey, Dodo. You won't like it.
Papa, where do you suppose he got it?
Natalie, will you stand back and all the rest of you keep back?
All right, stand back, everybody, and let Papa get the turkey.
Now, Dodo, for the last time, I want that turkey. We need that turkey. We haven't had a turkey dinner in this house in years.
Daddy got it! Gee whiz, we got a turkey!
Look at it, look at it.
Where do you suppose Dodo found that turkey, Papa?
Well, I don't believe in looking a gift dog in the mouth. Besides, Dodo knows a lot of people in this town. Is that the front door?
Yes, Papa.
It is? Now, look, Junior, take this turkey and go into the kitchen with it.
All right, it's our turkey now.
Good evening, Mr. Foley. I've got a surprise for you.
What's that, Mr. Johnson?
Here you are. It's partly from the Elm Street Church and partly from Sam Aldrich.
Well, what's this, a turkey?
A 25-pounder and all the trimmings to go with it.
Oh, Papa! Gee whiz, another turkey! Happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving!
Just a minute, Alice, and I'll turn the light out.
Don't forget to open the window before you get into bed.
Mother.
Yes, Henry, come in.
Mother, I hate to bother you, but could you look over this composition for spelling?
Not tonight, dear, but leave it here. I'll go over it in the morning.
All right, and thanks.
Good night, Henry.
Good night.
Good night, dear.
You know, Alice, I've been thinking it over.
You've been thinking what over, Sam?
I don't see any reason why we should ask the Browns over for dinner tomorrow.
To be quite frank, dear, I agree with you.
I'll admit we've been good friends, but after the way Will acted today...
And I didn't like Elizabeth's attitude.
So we might just as well...
Dear, how do you spell Pocahontas?
What's that?
I guess Henry spelled it right.
Anyway, I don't see any point in having guests here for a dinner of cranberries and chestnuts.
But, dear, I told you we're also having corned beef hash.
Hash?
Of course, I know it isn't turkey, but... Sam, how do you spell Pocahontas?
Pocahontas?
There's no K in it, is there?
There may be in the original Indian spelling.
Sam, listen to this.
Listen to what?
What I Did on Thanksgiving by Henry W. Aldrich.
Thanksgiving's tomorrow.
Yes, dear, but stop interrupting. This year, the same as last year, we did the same old stuff that we did every other year. To begin with, our dinner consisted of turkey. Only he scratched that out and wrote chicken.
Yeah? And where does he think he's going to eat chicken?
Then he scratched that out and just left it blank.
Oh.
After we finished this hearty meal, we felt very stuffed and all sat around and talked about the price of things and the weather and business and stuff like that. Back in the old days, however, it was much more interesting. Then there wasn't much food for anybody, and the Pilgrims had to shoot turkeys just like Indians. Pocahontas was one Indian, for example, but she was a good Indian. Mincemeat in those days, they didn't have at that time, nor things like sage, because no more ships came in that year. When you once got some food, you had to hang on to it for dear life, because almost anybody might steal it, usually a wolf. There were no stores to buy things, so if a wolf took your turkey and stuff, you were out of luck.
Let me see that, Anne. But it was because of all this that the Pilgrim Fathers, from whom we are all sprung, celebrated their first Thanksgiving and bowed their heads when they sat down over what was in many cases just plain cornmeal mush, which is something that even my mother has never gotten me to like as much as I admire the Pilgrims for the other things they did. But even cornmeal mush is all right, I guess, as long as they had neighbors to share it. Because, as my father says, when it comes to Thanksgiving, it's the spirit and not the stuffing that counts.
Your father, Homer's on the phone. His folks say if we could bring over a few eggs, they have some cornmeal to make cornmeal muffins, and won't we come over for dinner tomorrow?
What do you mean, won't we come over? You tell them to pack up their cornmeal and come over here.
I can ask them.
Yes, dear, and tell Mrs. Brown if she has any cinnamon to please bring it. I'm going to make applesauce.
Fight communism by joining the Crusade for Freedom, the independent movement of the American people which supports Radio Free Europe and Radio Free Asia. These two networks are shattering the isolation which the Kremlin has imposed on its slave states. As a private enterprise, they can hit hard and expose the falseness of the communist line. They can spike the hate and lie campaign of the Soviets against the free world. So, help build more transmitters for Radio Free Europe and Radio Free Asia. Send your contribution to Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster.
What time are we having dinner?
Not for another hour or so, dear.
Well, look, Mr. Foley's dog, Dodo, is out in the front yard.
Yes, Henry?
And Homer and I are going to take him and do a little hunting.
Hunting, dear?
Just around the neighborhood and see what we can dig up.
The Aldrich Family is transcribed as written by Clifford Goldsmith. Henry is played by Bobby Ellis and Homer by Jack Grimes. Mr. and Mrs. Aldrich are House Jameson and Catherine Roth. Your announcer is Dick Dudley. Listen again next week, same time, same station, for another sparkling half hour with the Aldrich Family.
Good night, everybody.
You gotta love it. The Aldrich Family, 73 years ago, November 23rd, 1952, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. As we continue toward Thanksgiving, and yes, Thanksgiving's still a few days away, but we thank you for being with us. And if you'd like to thank us for the podcast, go to classicradio.stream. There are ways there that you can support the podcast. You can find information on the XH data radios that we find delightful. And give somebody a radio for Christmas. AM, FM shortwave, and it's very, very good. Everybody needs a battery-operated radio, just in case. Also, you can find there Dr. B's Digestive Aids. Check that out, promo code Wyatt. And also, if you'd just like to buy me a coffee for Christmas, that'd be good. classicradio.stream. Up next, we'll head out to Hollywood and see what's going on in Beverly Hills with Jack Benny.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Joni James. After nuclear attack, radioactive fallout will be a potential threat to every living thing. You can't hear, or smell, or taste fallout. Often you can't see it, so you must take shelter and stay there until told it's safe to leave.
We continue now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox by going back 84 years to November 23rd, 1941, Thanksgiving Day at the Jack Benny household, 83 years ago, with Jack and the whole crew, including guest Alice Faye.
J-E-L-L-O. The Jell-O program brought to you by Jell-O and Jell-O Pudding, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. The orchestra opens the program with One on the House. The biggest dessert news in years. That's what folks everywhere are calling Jell-O's new locked-in flavor. Never has Jell-O tasted so rich and delicious. Today, it's even better than ever, and all because of a wonderful new process that locks in all of Jell-O's grand flavor, keeps it from fading, keeps it at full strength till the moment you use it. Today, Jell-O's vivid original goodness is locked right into the tiny Jell-O particles, where time can't touch it. It's protected against fading or changing in any way, and it comes out of the package just as rich and full-flavored as it went in. Prove it for yourself. Open a package of Jell-O. Notice that there's no heavy, fruity aroma, no sign of escaping flavor. But when you dissolve the Jell-O, you unlock its captive goodness, and out it pours for your pleasure. So order Jell-O tomorrow. Look for the big red letters on the box, and be sure to get Jell-O. The flavor never goes away. We put it in, and it's there to stay. That was One on the House, played by the orchestra. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take you back 3 days and show you how Jack Benny entertained the gang on Thanksgiving. The time, 2 p.m. last Thursday. The scene, the kitchen of Jack's home in Beverly Hills, where we find Jack, Mary, and Rochester preparing the dinner. Take it away.
Now, what else?
Oh, yes. Rochester, hand me those little plates there, will you?
Here you are, boss.
Let's see. A black one for Phil, a green one for Alice, a black one for Don, a green one for Mrs. Wilson, a black one for Mary.
Say, Jack, make mine a green one. I don't like ripe olives.
All right, I'll switch you and Don. There.
I'm hungry. I think I'll eat mine now.
Drop that. I don't want you to spoil your appetite. You know, we're having wild duck for our Thanksgiving dinner.
No chipped beef this year, eh?
Not unless we run short. Rochester, what are you putting in that dressing?
I thought a dash of gin would snap it up a little.
What? Who ever heard of putting gin in dressing?
On Central Avenue, it's a must.
Well, I don't want it in this dressing. And put that gin back in the first aid kit. Oh, Mary, take a look in the oven and see how the ducks are coming along.
Okay.
What was that?
They're not quite done yet.
Now, look, that noise came from some live ducks I got in the basement. These ducks here should be done by now. What time did we put them in the oven, Rochester?
About 10 o'clock last night.
Let's see, that's 16 hours. They're done all right. They sure look tender, don't they, Mary?
Tender? The middle one looks like Humphrey Bogart.
What an imagination. Now, Rochester, take each duck and stuff the dressing in it.
I ain't gonna touch old Humphrey.
Cut that out. Now, get busy and stuff those ducks.
Okay, where's the shoehorn?
You don't need a shoehorn. Now, let's see, a green olive for me, a black one for...
Say, Jack, why don't you give those olives a little company and put some celery on the plates?
Celery? Okay. Open the icebox and get some.
I don't know the combination.
It's 45 right, 23 back, and 10 right. That's it.
Can I borrow your pencil, boss?
Don't bother writing it down. I'm changing it tomorrow. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, a green one for me, a black one for Billy Getz. That must be Dennis. Open the back door for him, Rochester.
Yes, sir.
Send that kid on an errand. He takes all day.
Where'd he go, Jack?
Over to Ronald Coleman's to borrow something.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're always borrowing from Mr. Coleman.
That works both ways, Mary. Within the last year, he's borrowed over a dozen of my best eggs.
Your eggs?
Yes.
His chickens laid him in your garage.
That doesn't make any difference. That's the same thing as the grapefruit near the fence. What hangs over is mine. Even Coleman's lawyer admits that.
Well, don't ever hang your head over the fence or Coleman will pick your toupee.
Ha, 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 I'm screaming.
Here's the punch bowl you wanted, Mr. Benny.
What is that?
Here's the punch bowl you wanted.
Thanks, kid. And what have you got in that bag?
Some corn. Mr. Coleman says, please feed it to his chickens.
I've been feeding him plenty. Now, Dennis, the gang will be here pretty soon, so rub some of this burnt cork on your face.
Okay.
Burnt cork? What's that for?
Dennis is going to help serve dinner tonight. It's an emergency. I hired Rochester's brother, and he didn't show up. What happened to him, Rochester?
I was wrong, boss. He got 60 days instead of 30.
Oh, well, I can use him New Year's Eve. Now, Dennis, Rochester will be busy here in the kitchen, so it'll be your job to... Whoop, there's the front door. Now, here's your chance of practice. See who's at the door, Sylvester.
I's going, Mr. Benny. I's going.
Say, that's all right.
That boy does the worst blackface I ever heard.
Not so easy. I'd like to hear you do Irish sometime. Come on, Mary. We'll sit in the music room until the gang gets here.
A jukebox and an old fiddle, and you call it a music room.
Don't run down that jukebox, Mary. And incidentally, I wish you'd stop playing it with lifesavers. You got it all sticky.
Mr. and Mrs. Wilson are here, Master Colonel Benny.
Don't overdo it. Well, hello, Don, Peggy. Welcome to the Chateau Benny.
Oh, hello, Jack. Hello, Mary. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Well, you're looking fine, Peggy. Take Mrs. Wilson's coat, Sylvester.
Yeah, yep.
I wish he'd hold it down a little.
Well, 2 servants tonight. You're kind of putting on the dog, eh, Jack?
Well, it's a big party. Gee, Peggy, I'm sure glad you and Don were able to come to dinner today.
Yes, I am, too. Don's been gaining weight again, and I'm so happy he's someplace where he can't overeat.
Good. Well, I hate to disappoint you, Peggy, but there's going to be plenty of food on that table.
Yes, and I love chipped beef.
We're having wild duck. Now, let's have a little music while we're waiting. Mary, put a nickel in the jukebox.
I've only got one. I'm saving it for the apple machine.
All right, I'll put one in. That is if I've...
Here's a nickel, Jack.
Thanks. Say, here's one of Phil's records, Chattanooga Choo Choo. He sings the chorus on this one. Very cute, too. Wait till you hear it.
Pardon me, boy, is that the Chattanooga Choo-Choo? Track 29, then you can give me a shine. I can afford to board a Chattanooga Choo-Choo. I've got my fare and just an inkling to spare. You leave old Pennsylvania Station about 3:15. Read the magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner on the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blowing 8 to the bar, then you know that Tennessee is not very far. Hurry up and call in, gotta get a rollin'. Hoo-hoo, Chattanooga, there you are. There's gonna be a certain party at the station, satin and lace, I used to call Funny Face. She's gonna cry until I tell her that'll never wrong. Oh, Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? There's gonna be a certain party at the station, sad, satin and lace. I used to call my bunny, honey, funny face. She's gonna cry until I tell her that'll never roam. So Chattanooga choo-choo, hoo-wee, hoo-wee. Chattanooga choo-choo, hoo-wee, hoo-wee. Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home?
Isn't Phil a ham? He even puts applause on the record. That was a good number, though.
Yes, indeed.
By the way, Peggy, I don't believe you've been in my music room before, have you?
No, I haven't, Jack. And you've got some lovely old pieces here. Who furnished it? Harry's Hawk Shop.
I only got the melodeon there. You know, Peggy, if you look around, you can get some of the...
Uh-oh. Here comes your boarder.
Yeah. I wonder what happened to him. His arm's in a sling. Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Billingsley.
Hello, Mr. Benny. Having company for dinner, I see.
Yes, the others will be here pretty soon. Won't you have a seat?
Oh, thanks. I never touch them.
By the way, Mr. Billingsley, I noticed your arm's in a sling. How did you happen to break it?
I was putting on my long underwear this morning, and I fell off the ladder.
Oh, well, why do you have to climb a ladder to put on your underwear?
When I say long, I mean long.
Oh, I see. Won't you join us for dinner, Mr. Billingsley? We're having wild duck.
No, I'll have a glass of dressing later. Good night.
It's getting more eccentric every day. But who else would pay me $800 a week for room and board? An amazing character, you know.
Mr. Benny, can I speak to you confidentially? It's very important.
Oh, now what? Excuse me, folks. What is it, Rochester?
Boss, those ducks ain't never gonna get tender.
Why? What happened?
I just stuck a fork in one of them and it kicked gravy all over me.
Now, that's ridiculous. It probably slid in the pan. That's all.
You may be right, boss, but I don't think it would hurt to shoot him just once more.
Don't you dare. I shot those ducks. All you've got to do is cook them. I want dinner served as soon as Mr. and Mrs. Harris arrive.
But, boss...
Now get back to the kitchen. Dum-beam-bum-bum-ba-beam-ba-bum. Dum-dee-dum-dum-da-ding-da-dum-dum. Oh, sorry, folks.
What's the matter, Jack?
Oh, Rochester's having a little trouble with the ducks. It seems... Well, everything will be all right now. Yes, sir.
Jack, what was that noise? It sounded like a gunshot.
How do I know? Well, folks, just as soon as There's someone at the door, Sylvester. Sylvester, answer the door.
That's dough, boss.
All right, answer the dough. And don't shuffle, just walk. Say, Don, would you like a cocktail before dinner? Eh, Don?
Definitely no.
Well, I can see who wears the pants in that family.
With Don's, there's room for both of them.
You said it.
Announcing Mr. and Mrs. Phil Harris.
Phil!
Hiya, Jackson.
And Alice!
Hello, Alice.
Well, Alice, I'm sure happy you were able to come to dinner.
Oh, I wouldn't have missed it for anything, Jackson.
Jackson. She calls me Jackson. You know everybody here, don't you, Alice?
Hello, Alice.
Oh, why, Peggy, I haven't seen you since our trip to New York.
And Alice, you know Mary Livingston, huh?
Oh, why, of course I do. Hello, Mary. So nice seeing you again.
Hello.
Hello. That's a fine greeting.
Who cares how many fan clubs she's got?
Mary. Don't pay any attention to her, Alice. You see, Mary is always jealous of any girl that shines up to me.
Well, who's shining up to you?
Well, I mean that you...
Explain that, Jackson.
Don't get excited, Phil. Now, look, fellas, let's not have a brawl. I don't want duck stains all over the furniture. Well, this is the first time you've ever been to my house, isn't it, Alice?
Yes, and I think it's furnished in very good taste. What did you mean, Phil, I should wear my old clothes?
Why, Phil, you little rascal. Say, Mary, call up Luella Parsons and tell her Alice Faye is visiting me.
She'll never believe it.
She will, too. And call Harrison Carroll.
Say, Phil, I want to congratulate you on your performance last night in The Courtship of Miles Standish.
Yeah, it's the best play our night school ever put on, Don.
Oh, yes, Phil, you were excellent as Priscilla. But as long as you were playing the part of a girl, why didn't you shave before you went out on the stage?
I didn't want people to think I was on the level.
Well, it spoiled it a little for me. By the way, Phil, use the ashtray, Peggy. These rugs are expensive. By the way, Phil, that's a girl. By the way, Phil, Phil, did you get those flowers I sent you before the performance?
Oh, yeah, thanks for the Christmas anthems.
Christmas anthems?
Phil, I told you last night it's one word, chrysanthemum.
Oh, lay off, honey. I don't want no lecture on Thanksgiving.
Behave yourself, Phil, or I won't read that book to you anymore.
What book are you reading to him, Alice?
Oh, you know, Jack. A is for apple, so round and red. B is for butter. You spread it on bread.
What? Are you kidding?
C is for crackers. You eat them in bed. I know them all.
Gee, you'll be up to the Rover boys pretty soon. Well, I don't know about you folks, but I'm going to have a cocktail before dinner.
Oh, don't, Jack. You always act so silly.
I do not.
One cocktail and it's, look, fellas, I'm a Spanish dancer.
Oh.
A Spanish dancer?
By that time, he's wearing a lampshade.
Well, someone's got to put a little life in the parties around this town. Oh, Sylvester.
Yowza, boss.
Go out in the kitchen and tell Rochester we're ready for dinner.
As a Gwen, told that barn, lift that bed.
Oh, shut up! Well, Alice, I hope you're good and hungry. I'm on a diet myself. You see, I have to be on account of the new picture I'm making.
I knew he'd get around to that.
Quiet. You see, I'm working opposite Carol Lombard, and I must look my best.
Well, Jack, I've seen you in pictures before, and as I recall, you always look very nice.
Yes, I imagine I do, but of course I look much younger on the screen.
Oh, much.
Mary. You know, Alice, now that we're both at 20th Century Fox, maybe you and I will be working together soon.
Who knows? I think we'd make a swell team.
Yes, you with your youth and beauty, and me with my suave, debonair charm.
You're right, Phil. He is hammy.
You know, Alice, the next time I see Mr. Zanuck...
Dinner is served, folks. Walk. Do not run to the dining room.
Oh, boy, Now, this way, everybody. Now, Don, you take Alice. Phil, you take Peggy. And Mary... Oh, Mary, call up Hedda Hopper and Jimmy Starr and Herb Stein. Tell them that Alice Faye's having dinner with me today.
Okay.
And call Sidney Skalski, too.
Skalski?
Yes.
Who's going to boost him up to the telephone?
He's got a ladder like Billingsley. All right, everybody, grab your seats and take your time now. There's plenty for all. Come on. We're all going to Boy, what a dinner.
Say, this dressing is delicious, Jack.
I'm glad you like it. Oh, Rochester, serve Mrs. Harris some more duck. Will you have another piece of duck, Alice?
No, thanks. I'm still chewing on my first piece.
Well, you've got beautiful teeth. Use them. I think the duck is very tasty, don't you, Mary?
Yeah, but the next time you go out shooting, be more careful. Mine's full of buckshot.
Mary, that's what that bowl is for. Dump the buckshot in the bowl.
Oh.
That's it. Personally, I think this is the finest meal that...
Pass me that bowl, will you, Mary?
Here you are, Phil.
Thanks.
Well, I really banged away at that one, didn't I? But I still say this is a lovely dinner.
Yeah, everything from soup to lead.
Never mind, and have another cranberry.
One cranberry? You're supposed to have cranberry sauce.
Well, squash it. Are you helpless? What's the matter with you, anyway? Oh, Rochester.
Yes, boss.
Bring me a sharper knife. I got Humphrey. Say, Alice, I have a real treat for you. After dinner, I'll take you downstairs and show you Carmichael, my polar bear.
Oh, that's swell. I love animals.
You do? Have you got any pets, Alice?
Oh, just Phil, my little reformed wolf.
Good. Yes, sir. Some more dressing, Don?
No, thanks. By the way, Jack, where's Dennis? Didn't you invite him to dinner?
Yes, I wonder what happened to the kid.
Me too.
Mary, don't give it away. Oh, Sylvester, have we heard from Mr. Day?
Yeah, he phoned and left word that he was having dinner with Miss Hetty Lamar.
Hetty Lamar?
That boy sure gets around, don't he?
All right, Sylvester, stop leaning on the table and get busy. Enjoying the food, Peggy?
Oh, it's fine, Jack. And the dressing's delicious. What's in it?
I really don't know. Oh, Rochester?
Yes, boss.
What's in this dressing?
What ain't?
He's like all good chefs, Peggy, just won't give away his secrets. Get another bowl, Rochester. This one's full. Everything all right, Alice?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've never been to such a novel dinner party. Imagine, Phil, I got a prize in my dressing.
A prize?
Uh-huh. Look, a shoehorn.
That is a novelty, isn't it?
I got a Red Cross button in mine.
Well, hand it over. I joined yesterday. That reminds me everybody should, especially this year. Rochester, I think we'll have our dessert and coffee in the music room.
Okay, boy.
That is, if everybody's had enough duck. Well, come on, let's go in the music room.
What are we having for dessert, Jack?
What do you think?
I'll bet $1,000 it's Jell-O with that new locked-in flavor.
You win, Don. The flavor never goes away.
They put it in and it's there to stay.
Say, let's have some entertainment while we're waiting for the coffee.
Yeah, what do we do?
Well, we can... Oh, I know. Hey, look at me, fellas.
Jack, take that bowl of fruit off your head. You don't look anything like Carmen Miranda.
Well, somebody's got to entertain.
Well, what about Alice singing a song for us?
Yeah, what about it, Alice?
Come on, Alice, won't you sing a song?
Come on.
Come on, will you?
You hear that, Alice? Will you sing for us?
Wait till I finish chewing this duck, huh?
All right, and I'll tell you what. If you sing, I'll accompany you on the violin.
No, Jackson, no, not that.
All right. Come on, Alice. What's that song? Alice, what's that song you did in your new picture, Weekend in Havana?
You mean Tropical Magic?
Yeah, that's it. You sing Tropical Magic, and I'll pull rabbits out of a hat. Quiet, everybody. Alice is going to sing.
Tropical magic, strange fascination, moon of temptation, black velvet sky. Tropical magic, lost in your splendor, love will surrender to a passionate sigh. Whispering shadows out of a midnight, whisper mañana, but never goodbye. Music is playing tropical magic. You'll have me saying adios to my heart. Mañana, but never goodbye. Music is playing tropical magic. You'll have me saying adios to my heart, adios to my heart.
Well, anyway, folks, that's just about what happened at Jack's house last Thursday. Alice sang her song, and then we all played games and had a swell time. And just as we were leaving, we could hear Rochester calling Jack.
Billy! Mr. Billy!
What is it, Rochester?
What do I do with all this duck that's left over?
Well, we can have it tomorrow night.
What about the mashed potatoes and all this drink?
Very tasty.
Okay,
make a pie out of them. Cranberry pie is delicious, you know.
Okay. Oh, say, boss.
What?
I think we ought to turn this buckshot over to the government for national defense.
That's a very good idea. Early yet, so I'm going out to see a movie.
Is that still playing around?
I don't mean Charlie's Aunt. See you later.
Good night, boss.
Good night, Rochester.
One of Mary Livingston's favorite Jell-O desserts is a swell treat called peach and banana mold. Because I think you like it too, I'm going to pass it right along. It's an easy recipe to remember. Its main ingredients are canned sliced peaches, sliced bananas, and lime Jell-O. And you combine them like this. Make up 1 package of lime Jell-O as you usually do. Next, arrange 1/2 cup of canned sliced peaches on the bottom of the mold and pour the Jell-O over them. Then slice 1 banana into the Jell-O and chill until firm. When you unmold it, you'll have a beautiful 3-layer dessert. Golden peach slices on top, sliced bananas embedded on the bottom, and in between them and surrounding them, clear, glistening emerald lime Jell-O. Many grocers are featuring canned sliced peaches and lime Jell-O all next week. Get both and make up this grand treat. Just be sure when you buy to ask for Jell-O, because Jell-O's new locked-in flavor gives you all the flavor, always.
This is the last number of the 8th program in the current Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday at the same time. Well, Alice, it was awfully sweet of you to come over tonight and show the folks what happened last Thursday, and your song was really wonderful.
Oh, thanks, Jackson.
Jackson. She called me Jackson. Good night, folks.
Alice Faye appeared on our program tonight through courtesy of 20th Century Fox Pictures.
In gelatin desserts, it's Jell-O. In puddings, it's Jell-O pudding. And every well-stocked pantry should include them both. Jell-O puddings are rich, luscious desserts that you make with milk. And they come in 3 popular flavors: chocolate, vanilla, and butterscotch. Jell-O chocolate pudding is a pudding that even Grandma would be proud to make. It has a smooth, creamy, homemade goodness all its own. A mellow chocolate flavor developed exclusively for Jell-O puddings by the famous Walter Baker chocolate people. Tomorrow, when you order Jell-O, ask for Jell-O puddings. They're just like Grandma's, only more so.
And 84 years ago, November 23rd, 1941, Jack Benny. Hard to believe that just 2 weeks after this program was broadcast, the U.S. would be thrust into the center of World War II with the Japanese attack of Pearl Harbor that aired earlier on that day. Alrighty, coming up next here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, an episode of Blum and Abner from 83 years ago, November 23rd, 1942.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Boris Karloff. No one can guarantee the survival of every home during a nuclear war, but a strong civil defense can save millions of lives. Make sure that yours is one of them. Learn how to protect your home. Call Civil Defense today.
Love, love, love Boris Karloff. Okay, the conclusion now of today's podcast with an episode of Blum and Abner as they figure out how to pay their bills from their aborted Mars expedition. This goes back 83 years, November 23rd, 1942.
The makers of Alka-Seltzer bring you Blum and Abner.
Friends, how much do you know about vitamins? Well, are you acquainted with one-a-day brand vitamin A and D tablets and one-a-day brand vitamin B complex tablets, the 2 great products made with the Miles Laboratories, makers of Alka-Seltzer? Right now, I'd like to talk to you about vitamins A and D and suggest you ask your druggist about one-a-day vitamin A and D tablets. You know, the prices are so low that you can hardly run the risk of a deficiency in these important vitamins. You see, every one-a-day vitamin A and D tablet gives you the same amount of vitamins A and D as in 1.5 teaspoonfuls of cod liver oil, meeting minimum USP standards. Now, that's actually 25% more than your minimum daily requirements. And listen to this. One-a-day vitamin A and D tablets are pleasant to take, too. There's no fishy, oily taste and no aftertaste. And the cost? Amazingly low. Just slightly more than a penny a day per person when you buy the large family-size economy package. One a day is the registered trademark of Miles Laboratories. So be sure you get the genuine one-a-day brand made by Miles. And look for that big one on the package. Now, let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, all that remains of the fabulous trip to Mars now is a large stack of bills which Lum and Abner have accumulated while building the rocket ship. Squire Skimp, the ex-treasurer of the non-existent Mars Corporation, is no help in this matter, inasmuch as he's evidently still in the hands of the law. As we look in on the little community today, we find the old fellows in their jot-em-down store and library, checking over their accounts receivable. Listen.
Yes, the E.O. Masters owes $4.82.
Check.
Bessie Blevins, $2.10.
Check.
E.C. Strunk, $5 even.
Check.
K. Wee Hunt, $1.06.
Check. Say, Lum, weren't that our ring?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna answer it. It's just them creditors calling up again.
Them who?
Them outfits we owe all the money to. You know, them bills for all the stuff we bought for the rocket ship.
Oh, them, yeah. Yeah, one outfit called up here a couple of times before you come in this morning. I told them that you taking care of the bills around here.
Well, don't tell them that.
Well, I didn't know what else to say. I knowed we couldn't pay them.
Well, of course we can't. I ain't got no money.
No.
That's why I ain't gonna answer the phone. Come on, let's finish checking the books here and see how much money we got coming from our customers.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm ready.
Where'd I leave off?
K.W. Hunt was the last, $1.06.
Oh, yeah. M. Moots, $2.50.
Check.
L. Spears, he's all paid up.
Check.
Milford Spears, 7. Abner, 6.
Check.
Aye, Granny's Abner, how many times have I told you and Grandpap to stop keeping score of your checker games in the charge book here?
Mom, I don't know how them things always gets in there.
Well, you put them in there. That's how they get there. And I don't want that to happen again. Do you understand?
Well, don't tell me. Tell Grandpap. He's more likely the one that always does that.
No, he ain't no such a thing. This is in your handwriting.
It ain't neither.
Abner, don't argue about it. Just add up them figures.
No, is that all of them?
Yeah, see what they add up to a total of.
Yeah, all right. You see, 8 and 9 is 19, plus 3, 23.
I sort of hate to ask all these folks to pay up their accounts, but we got to raise some money to pay them bills some way.
Carry 6 and 9 is 19. 4 makes 0. 5 and 6 and 7 is 17. Pull down 1, push back at 7 there. That's the phone again, I believe, Mom.
I know it. I didn't hear it. I ain't going to answer it, though.
3.
Wish I'd never heard of Mars or of a rocket ship, neither one.
5 is 25. Bring down the 2.
For goodness sakes, ain't you got that added up yet?
I'm doing it over just to make sure I got it right.
Well, hurry up. Any half-growed young'un in the first reader could add up a few numbers quicker than that.
4,
even Cedric.
7.
Or no, I reckon that's going too far.
1, 7, 2. There, I got it right there.
It's about time. How much do they add up to?
$51.72.
Granny, is that all?
No, $86.09.
Well, where'd you get that figure?
That's how it come out the first time. I believe we ought to use that one. That's bigger than that first one.
Well, it don't matter which one we use. Neither one of them would do us much good. We owe more than $600, Abner. $80 ain't going to help much. I can tell you that right now.
Well, I don't believe we can collect all that 80 neither, Lum. Now, you take that Ulysses S. Quincy there. I know he'll never pay up his bill.
No, I know he won't.
Squire Skimp won't pay neither. Now, doggies, there's a fella that ought to be paying these bills. I believe we ought to make him do it, too, Lum. He agreed to take care of them once.
Yeah, I know, but we was the ones that actually ordered this stuff, though, Abner. Us and Professor Sloan. Squire's got something else to pay right now anyway. Leastways, I've heard he has.
What do you mean?
Well, Dick Huddleston said he heard that some judge at the county seat, or whatever it was, fined Squire awful big fine.
For selling that illegal stock?
Yeah. I think the judge gave him a jail sentence, too, but then he suspended that.
Well, I do more. More likely Squire talked the judge into doing that, too.
Yeah, more likely.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's out on probation now, or something like that. But he still has to pay that big fine.
Doggies, that's just good enough for him. He had it coming to him.
Yeah. Maybe someday Squire will learn himself that you can't go against the law and get away with it.
No, sir, they can't do it. The law will get them every time. Every time.
I wish they'd stop calling up. Gonna drive me stark raving mad crazy.
They ought to know by now we can't pay no bills.
Yesterday, when one of them called, I told him he'd have to give us some time to raise the money, and he said he couldn't give us no time. Said the government wants everybody to keep their bills paid up.
Government? Oh, my goodness.
That's what he said. You know what's liable to happen here, Abner? Me and you are liable to wind up in the penitentiary instead of Squire Skin.
Now, Lom, now, don't say that now.
Might as well face the facts. Grannies, I was a big chump to ever get us in this mess in the first place.
A chump?
Yes, sir. Capital C-H-U-M-B, chump. It just ain't no other word for me.
Well, now, Lom, I don't think you're a chump. Not a big one, anyway.
Yes, I am. Or never to have fell for this rocket ship idea. Or never to have got carried away by all that prittle-prattle Professor Sloan told us about going to Mars.
Well, you reckon that professor got us into this on a purpose, Lom?
Oh, no. He's a nice enough feller, Abner. He wouldn't do nothing like that on purpose. His trouble is that he's
Test.
No, he ain't taste.
Huh?
He's more the dreamer type.
Dreamer, huh?
Yeah, he sits around and gets big fancy ideas about things that couldn't be done. And even if they could, they wouldn't work, because there's things that never would be done, even if they could work, because they won't work on a matter, anyways, in other words, he's...
Touched.
Yeah, I reckon that is one way of describing him.
That's him.
Ain't got all his marbles.
No, sir, he ain't.
Some of his spokes missing.
Behind the door when the brains is passed out, that feller.
Well, he's brainy, Abner. Too brainy, facts is. Well, whatever he is, I oughtn't to listen to him. I know that. I was a big chump for doing it.
Well, I must be a chump, too, then.
No, you ain't. I'm the only chump around here.
Lom, I was mixed up in this just the same as you was. Don't forget that.
Yeah, but I was the one that talked you into it, Abner. Leastways, you had enough sense to want to stay out of it. Of course, you might be a little chump for letting me change your mind.
Yeah, I believe that's what I am, a little chump. That's just about it, right?
But I'm the champion chump of the whole world. I win that honor hands down.
Lom, you reckon I might be a middle-sized chump?
No, you're just a little one.
Dad blame it.
You know, I was thinking last night, the thing I ought to do is just leave town.
Leave town?
Why, sure. I'm the laughingstocks of Pine Ridge. I know that.
Oh.
If we didn't have to stay here and raise the money to pay them bills, I'd leave for Mexico right now.
Mexico?
Yes, sir. I'd become a sombrero.
Sombrero?
Yeah. That's a Mexican business executive of some kind, I think.
Oh.
They're the fellows that makes breros.
Well, what is breros?
Oh, it's something they make in Mexico.
Huh.
I think it's some kind of a bread. Or maybe shoes. I ain't for sure.
Well, if you're going to start making them, you better find out what they are, Lom. You can't make shoes out of bread dough.
Have you ever seen that bread dough that Sister Simpson mixes up?
Well, that's a little too heavy for shoes, I believe.
Abner, maybe you better answer the phone and tell
Now,
them.
Lom, I don't want to talk to them creditors, fellers.
Well, I will then.
Go ahead.
Can't stand to hear that phone ring no more, or to have it took out.
Yeah, that's what we ought to do.
It's more likely a mistake, but hello? Jot 'em down, store. L. Eddard's talking. Huh? Oh, no, we've been here, Mamie, but we've been busy. A long distance call for us.
Oh, my.
All right, put 'em on. Long distance.
Well, that must be that outfit Professor Sloan ordered them scientific instruments from. They've been calling up.
Yeah, must be. Hello? Yeah, this is Mr. Edwards. That's right. We was the ones that was going to Mars.
Tell them we can't pay it.
Huh? You want our permission to do what? Oh, but we never made the trip. The rocket ship exploded.
Yeah, blowed up.
It don't, huh? Just a minute. Who are you? Well, I do know. Hold the phone a second. I'll discuss this with my partner.
Yeah, what is it, Mom? What is it?
I don't quite understand this, Abner, but this is the editor of the National Subscribers Weekly, and he wants to print an article about me and you trying to go to Mars.
Why, that's a good magazine. We take that over there in the libraries, Mom. Ask him if he'll pay us for it. We ought to get $5 or $10 out of it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hello, say, me and my partner was just discussing money and...
Cash.
Huh? $750. Aye, Granny's, it's a deal. Yes, sir. Do what? Oh, sure, I can write it up. I got talents for writing, if I do say so myself.
Write anything for that much.
What do you mean, in our own language? We speak the same language as you do.
Yeah.
American.
Can't write it in foreign language, Mom.
Oh, uh-huh.
Even for that much.
Yeah, well, I'll send it to you as soon as I get it wrote. Yeah. All right, sir. Much obliged. Goodbye.
No, $750 for one article?
Yes, sir. Granny's, Abner, we might be celebrities after all.
Oh, I'd love to be a celebrity more than anything I know.
Even wants a picture of both of us.
Picture?
Yeah, a whole lot of them.
Well,
you say we got a copy of that magazine in the library?
Yeah, Grandpapa's reading a new one over there just this morning.
Well, good. Get it and let's look at it.
Yeah.
This editor said he wanted our story to go in a series of articles they're running in the magazine now. You got it?
Yeah, here it is. I dog it, I can't imagine us being celebrities, Mom.
Reckon where he heard about us in our rocket ship. Must have been in a newspaper somewhere.
It must have been. Look in the index there. That tells what articles is in there this time.
Let's see here.
Grandpa says.
How long can the Japs last? That wouldn't be it.
No, we ain't no Japs, I know that.
Well, here it is. Personality series.
Yeah, that's us, personalities.
And the name of the series is the 10... Well, I was wanting to goodness.
What's the matter?
Well, if they ain't got a nerve.
What is it, Mom?
Grannies, if we didn't need the money so bad, I'd tell them to jump right in the creek.
Huh?
Nobody can call me that and get away with it.
Well, what does it say?
Listen to this. The name of the series is The 10 Biggest Chumps of 1942.
You know, friends, we're sure you'll agree, once you've tried it, that the modern Alka-Seltzer way to relief for that dull, achy feeling of a cold is prompt and mighty pleasant. So next time a cold makes your life seem miserable, start at once to take care of yourself. Get lots of rest, eat sensibly, dress wisely, get ample vitamins, and start taking Alka-Seltzer. Use Alka-Seltzer as a gargle, too, if a sore throat's a part of your distress. Now, if you haven't any Alka-Seltzer handy the next time you catch cold, get some quickly from your nearest druggist. And say, by the way, the larger family-size package is far more economical because you get 3 times the number of Alka-Seltzer tablets as the smaller size, or only twice the price.
If they're going to give you $750 and you can get out of all your trouble, why not let them call you chumps? There you go. Lum and Abner from 83 years ago, November 23rd, 1942, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream. We'll see you tomorrow for the good news of 1939 with Robert Young as the host, and, of course, the Andy Hardy movie cast, Mickey Rooney, Lewis Stone, Faye Holden, Cecilia Parker, and Rutherford. Also, The Adventures of Sam Spade and the Terrified Turkey Caper. Yeah, Stephen done so. The turkey is more than just the turkey. And Point Sublime, starring Cliff Arquette and Mel Blanc, going back to 1947. And it's Monday, so we'll have an episode of Claudia as she tries to bathe Shakespeare. Thanks for being with us here. We'll see you on Monday for more Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.